Okay. Theoretically, we're live.
Yeah. Let me go check.
Yeah.
Can you stop what you're doing? I don't want to open friggin' shorts, man. Yeah, we're visible.
Hello world, ooh.
There we go.
Ooh woo. How did you have to do it to get it to say ooh woo?
Oob, AOOHWO.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. Yeah. But it's working on
Yep.
YouTube?
YouTube is a working.
Okay.
We don't have the chat in there though.
No, it will when the chat appears
Okay.
up here. Like the chat plugin's still there. Just for whatever reason, it didn't count what I said. Will you let the Discord know?
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore.
There, yeah, so there it goes.
Me neither. At everyone.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes? Possibly? Chunko Bell.
Chunko. Spicy potato taco? I only need one or two. Probably two. Boop, boop.
So there was no video on the Discord?
No, because, okay, so I dipped out of the call. I didn't let it, like, fully load.
Oh.
Because it was loud.
Was.
So I'm going to see if it'll... Join voice. See, it's just spinning.
It's just... Irre.
Okay.
Alright. We'll just go in the video on Discord.
Okay.
Sorry, Discord. Sorry, not sorry. Is that me?
No, it's me.
Is that me?
I closed Discord, but it didn't end the call.
Ugh.
Like it do.
Nice.
Whoa. I don't even know anymore. That's a very cute kitty with a baby. What a baby. He looks like a really bad taxidermy right there.
He does.
His fur is all.
Because he's
outdoor cat.
crazy. He's spending too much time outside.
It's because there's all the baby birds. Maybe not yet.
Or maybe.
Baby bunnies for sure. Bunnies everywhere. And squirrels. Wah is right. Fua.
Fwa.
Fua.
Fwa.
Fahu ua.
Shark bait ooh-ha-ha.
What are you looking for?
My notes.
Ah.
They're gone forever now. No. No.
I don't know.
Did I pull it, maybe?
You usually put it in like a pocket.
No, there's my list.
Okay.
Look at all of those proxies
That
that I
is a
made.
lot of things. What is this?
It's a list of all the proxies that I've made that I need to replace with real cards.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Goodness.
Jen's like, I'm out.
And we're done.
And only 2 of our decks are tournament legal.
Tournament legal. I didn't know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm. In order to do tournaments that are like official,
Yeah.
you have to follow the rules. And all the
Can't
rules,
have-
you have to have real cards.
Oh.
You can't print them out.
Just dumb.
Yeah.
You don't know. Maybe it is a real card.
Okay, Rory. That's what he said.
Really? We're not related.
No.
Nope. No relation at all. Oh, that's too deep. Get out of here.
That
I don't wanna
thing
talk
doesn't
to
do
you.
deep. That thing's like swimming in the kiddie pool.
What motivates you to do good work? Fear of failure, crippling fear.
That.
just the agonizing fear of failure. That's it. Oh God, what single word describes you best?
One word.
Apparently.
One word.
What single word describes you best?
Single word though.
Why can't it be a married word?
Well, what? Yeah.
Or like a dating word?
I'm upset about this. I have words that describe a single thing.
Yeah.
But not a.
There's no single word to describe a person. Unless you want to go with like I just describe me as unhinged.
Oh, that's fair.
There you go. That's it. That's all you get. What happens more often than you'd like?
Dislocations.
Exactly.
Easy.
I was like, that's
Easy
the
mode.
only answer.
Falling down the stairs. That's another one.
Yes. Almost falling out of the bathtub while in the shower.
That one. It's gonna kill you one day
Yeah, I keep waiting.
in your old age.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die now. Oh, never mind. I'm good at catching myself.
Oh, Jen left.
Oopsies.
Damn.
What?
I was gonna ask her to play a game with me.
Oh.
It's...
Didn't ask me to play.
You don't know how to play this game.
Probably not. No. I don't know anything.
Okay, Jon Snow.
I know not.
I'm going to fuck you.
What is your takeaway from this whole show? That. Just that.
That was what I'm walking
Only
away with.
That. So dumb.
There's context, but she doesn't want to give it. So
No, I'm not gonna give it.
no context for you.
You get nothing.
You get nothing. And you like
will
it.
you nothing. Nothing at all.
Ow. My hand.
Bringing down pretty boxes.
They are pretty boxes, but it's the things that I did to the stuff in the pretty boxes.
Ah.
See?
Oh.
They're card holders
Pretty.
with a little drawer underneath
Oh my god.
for all your dice and stuff.
That's cute. Oh my god, that's adorable.
I love it.
That is
and then
so
Jen-
cute.
So I went and picked that one out, and the
Yeah.
guy who runs the store was like, "You can have it. It's on the house because we were
Oh,
doing trades and
okay.
stuff,
So
right?"
that's what this is.
And then
Okay.
Jen goes and picks out one for herself, and she picks the double giant one, the like
my
super
God.
expensive one. He's like, "No, it's fine."
It's funny.
And then we went in yesterday for
Cute.
Rory's birthday,
Yeah.
and I brought in my cards because Jen was like, "We don't have enough money to get him anything. Why are we doing this?" And I was like, "It's fine. I brought my stuff," and so
Yeah.
I traded some valuable cards,
Oh,
but he gave me a really good like price on them.
Good.
And then he hooked us up again.
nice.
Like we bought card sleeves and a bunch of singles.
Yeah.
And he only charged us $10 for 200 sleeves, and then a stack of cards.
Wow.
And then we bought a booster box from him
Dang.
for me and Rory
He's a
for
good guy.
Rory's birthday. He's a really good guy.
That's awesome. That's sweet.
I trust him.
Yeah?
Yep,
He's gonna become a new family friend.
kinda.
Yeah.
But he's like really socially awkward, I think,
Oh, okay.
or very cynical. I can't tell yet. He's older and he's very quiet, but when
Yeah.
he feels comfortable, he overshares.
Oh, okay.
Not in a bad way, but like you can tell he's like, "Oh, I like you. Let's talk
Yeah.
about things that are fun," you know.
Yeah.
But up until a point, he's like very shut down.
Yeah.
So you have to get past that.
He's just a little neurodivergent guy.
He is.
Making his way in the world.
He's a good guy though. He's a big guy,
Yeah.
taller than me and very big.
Yeah.
Very cool though.
That's awesome.
He's my favorite.
I'm sure he just appreciates your humanity.
Well, we come in and I'm like, I didn't bring any cool cards, but I brought these, and he's like, all right, walks off with them.
I'll take your stuff.
And then the kids went, and they hadn't been there before, and they were very shy, like they didn't want
Aw.
to talk to him because he looks intimidating. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he has a really deep voice. And so I was like, why don't you go ask him? Because they were like, can we have snacks, Dad? And I was like, I have a credit now,
Yeah.
so we can get those. And they were like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, go ask if you can get them with store credit. And
Yeah.
they were like, oh, but I don't want to.
I scared.
So I more loudly went, why don't you just go over and talk to him?
I'm sure Rin appreciated that.
Oh no, they hated me, but
I'm sure.
it was worth it.
You know, they're gaining skills. It's fine.
Yeah, that was my thought. That he was sweet. He was very nice yesterday.
Good.
And we got to get Rory a ton of stuff, so
Yay.
he has a binder, he has a bunch of cards that I gave him, and then I give him half of the booster that we got.
Nice.
And then I was gonna save it for opening it with Austin, but then Jen walks in the room, she's like, I'm not eating dinner until I open those cards. And I was like, fuck, okay, because we're opening cards. Because I had waited like an hour. I was being patient.
She's like hunger strike until
I
done.
set everything up and I'm like copacetic. I'm talking to Isaiah. Chill. And then she comes in and she's like, now. And I was like, okay. We'll open them now. Okay. That's why she was upset because she wanted to open the one she got me today. But
Oh.
I gave that to Austin with the opening.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
make up for yesterday.
There you go.
But I did. I reskinned them. So I put new sleeves on them. So my
It looks really good.
Tinkaton deck is legit.
This is so cool.
Yeah. It really is.
It's really cool. It's a really cool design too.
This one has the middle drawer. It's like bunk beds. You got
It's so cute.
You got a top deck and a bottom deck. So this is the cool one. This is the one that I break out when I just want to fight Jen because her deck is top and mine's in the bottom one.
Nice.
I'm just like, all right, Jen, let's go.
Time to battle.
Oh, I fixed up her deck too. Look, I give her the red sleeves that I bought yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Because she didn't know I bought them for her. That's what I wanted to show her. Because she runs Charizard.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
We're legit people when it comes to Pokemon game.
Heck yeah. They don't mess around. Speaking of messing around, what are we doing tomorrow?
Don't know.
Are you trying to fix your wrist with the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm it's more information gathering than anything.
Yeah.
I'm finding out what tendon is angry when you know what I mean?
That's why I do like you gotta put pressure. Hello.
Hi, Ruth.
We are not visible on Discord today,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I'll try
Are
it
you gonna
again.
try again? It's okay.
If it starts working now, I would be very happy.
It would be nice.
Work. Just work.
Needs to work.
Yeah, it's not. It refuses.
It just keeps it's like loading forever.
Yeah, it's something about the virtual machine that runs, or the virtual device,
Yeah.
that it doesn't load the data. I don't know.
I don't know. But we're
Yeah,
visible on
that's when you find out that you
YouTube.
spec'd out the virtual device slightly differently.
Yeah. And it
Not
would have
that
been a
I've
change that they
ever
just updated.
experienced that before.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, something about this virtual camera that's just not happy.
I don't know. It's weird.
Very.
But yes, what are we talking about tomorrow?
Stuff.
Stuff and things.
Well, here's my thing. I just had my light bulb moment, and I
Sneeze.
figured out that sequence of problems has just pounded me for the
Nice.
last few years. I figured
Yeah.
out I had the wrong starting place, and once I changed the starting place to my latest diagnosis,
Uh-huh.
everything makes sense.
Huh.
All I have to do is get the doctors to recognize it and do something useful with it.
Right.
Progress.
Not sure what the odds are on that one.
Right.
Well, but having a diagnosis that did not rely on the doctor
Mm-hmm.
is kind of nice in some ways.
Right.
We'll see what it takes, what act of God it takes for them to do useful things with it. But
Yeah. No, I'm kind of there. It's like the face stuff is back and they're like, I don't know. Does anybody else know? Nobody knows? I don't know. I don't know.
well,
I'm like,
if you're
please.
right that it's related to your neck, I have heard over and over again on the boards that there really isn't anybody in Colorado that's terribly good for that part.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, and now I
For
have a
whatever
new
that's worth.
question because now there's a question of, at least the doctors are questioning whether or not it's true trigeminal neuralgia or if it's small fiber neuropathy. Because I have
If it,
small fiber neuropathy in my hands and my feet.
oh, well, that's an
And
interesting direction to think about.
yes, so they're wanting to do a biopsy at some point, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. I don't know. Because they're like,
Well, I
well,
mean,
I don't know why the carbamazepine doesn't help. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm taking it. What do you
well,
want from me?
would it give you more treatment options and attention? If
Kind
so,
of.
I would
I wonder. I think it
try
would
it.
just be like a totally different direction. They'd
Yeah.
probably double up the Lyrica and work it that way. I don't know.
But it's a
You
thing.
you kind of hit a dead end the other way. I mean,
Yeah,
it'd be worth a shot.
exactly. So I figure we'll see what happens.
Hmm.
I'll see it out. I don't know.
Well, I was just so much better on vacation.
Like that
It was
stuff.
dramatic,
Yeah.
and so I was like, wow. And then I got this message while I was on vacation that my results had been updated. My
Oh,
test results have been updated. And of course, I did not have the password with me.
great.
So I had to wait for a week and a half until I got home to log in and find out. And it was way more information than I was expecting to get from them.
Yeah.
And it is nowhere near as well documented with resources available as EDS.
Yeah.
It's way more niche.
Is it like a
So
burning sensation?
Kind of. It's just like from right here into my gum and my lip on the inside. This like soft tissue.
Could you stop,
No.
please? Because it's about driving me nuts.
It's
I feel-
itchy
Have
and
you ever-
weird and I don't like
I
it.
feel it, but on the opposite
have
side.
you tried vagal nerve stimulation?
I don't know how to do that. I know that like we naturally do it by rubbing our necks.
No, but I mean, you're describing an area that's very similar to part of what was getting activated when I was doing vagal nerve stimulation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wondering because like the whole principle of how my internal neurostimulator works
Yeah.
is you're basically distracting the signals on the nerve and you are
Right.
dampening down. And I'm like, seems like it ought to work
Oh,
there too.
they did say that a like a stimulator might be an option.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, but I mean,
Who knows?
it doesn't take a lot to try vagal nerve stimulation, like
Yeah.
maybe $40 on Amazon.
I don't know what the stimulator would be like. They basically just shove it in your face and in your head.
Right. Well,
So,
that's to get to the nerves.
I don't know. It'll be
Well,
I don't
no,
know.
I did it.
So
I did it on the tragus. If you remember, that was the
Yeah.
ear thing
Oh yeah,
that I
yeah.
was doing. It's just that, but I felt it in my teeth.
Oh yeah. Okay.
among other places. And so,
Stuck. Got
I mean, it was
tangled.
weird, but if it worked, I was willing to go with it.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a thing to look into.
Right. It's like just angy.
We just had to throw a temper tantrum and then you get progress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I did. I had to I had a full blown friggin' fit. My therapist was like, wow, okay. What are we gonna do about you? But she was really good. She was like, I am going to talk to your doctor tonight so that you
Oh,
she's updated for when you see her. And then my doctor came to the table with a completely different attitude. It was incredible. So I actually had a really good appointment. We didn't get anywhere super helpful because we're still in limbo.
yeah, but the attitude
Yes.
makes a difference.
Because she finally came to it and she was like, I want to put this very, very carefully because I don't want you to hate me and I don't want to say this wrong. And she was like, before, 2 years past, you had really good confidence in managing your pain and living in pain. But now that confidence seems to have been crushed. And I was like, yes, that's exactly it. Because I understand and I know other pain. I am okay with other pain. This is different. And the fact that it's different makes me so angry. And even in therapy, I was like, it feels like I'm failing because I'm supposed to be good at this, right? That's one of the little voices.
Kind of part of your identity that you're good at this part.
Right. Well, and that's the things that doctors put in your head all the time.
Yeah.
It's you're such a great patient. Wow, you're really you put up with a lot, blah blah blah, all of those things that kind of seep in. And then just the anger and frustration of it's not fair.
Yeah.
Cuz it's not, and that sucks, but I hate feeling that way because nothing is fair and I know that.
Right.
And so
right.
just
and I just think about my father's life and I go, shut up already.
Right. Yeah. No, it's just, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But she was like, I'm kind of worried about you. I was like, Jackie, there's no escape for me. I'm here and I'm going to be here until God decides to pluck me from this earth because I can't do it myself. She was like, that's not exactly good. I was like, okay, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not a threat. It's okay. I'm just not exactly happy to be here in this form.
Well, yeah. I can relate to that.
Right? I'm like, I don't really want to be here a whole lot.
But I would be really interested, when it's happening. If you had that tragus thing on and turned it on, would it help? Would it moderate it? Would it change it?
Right. Do you have it?
Turn down the volume.
Do you have it posted in the Discord?
I no longer recall. I suspect I
know.
did,
I'm like, I'm sure it was a long time ago.
I might have put it in resources. I don't remember.
Okay.
If I put it somewhere. If I was organized and put it somewhere.
Right.
Ugh.
Whoa, come back here. Naughty blueberry.
Oh, there it is.
Trying to escape.
Ear clip stimulation.
Not today.
Mm-hmm. We're getting closer. My face hurts.
Your face is hurting my face.
My face is hurting my face. It's hurting everybody's face.
Damn it.
Okay.
I did not expect to go on vacation and learn useful medical stuff.
Right.
My heart rate calmed down. Way more normal.
Uh-huh.
My deep and REM sleep just shot up.
Interesting.
And what I suspect, but I didn't try, is that I probably could have dropped my fluid intake
Ah.
because, I just didn't think to do it.
Right.
Right.
But now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, crap. Because I started thinking about the sequence. If the O2 problem was the first problem,
Uh-huh.
then it would have, for whatever reason, the body, when it's low on O2, then the kidneys start dumping water.
Right.
Mhm.
And then everything else follows.
Huh.
So this has been my holy grail to get something. But the problem is I don't have proof data that my O2 is low during the day.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out how to get it. Because
Mm-hmm.
the PA was trying to get me to buy some, I'm sure it's for exercising, kind of a wearable thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, we read about these sensors and we looked at the data on the Fitbit and they weren't that good. And I wasn't sure I wanted to spend hundreds of dollars for something that's probably underneath kind of the same sensor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would give more data, but that doesn't make it better data.
Right, exactly.
But I may have to go back and revisit that
Mm-hmm.
and consider it.
Basic.
Are you playing yourself?
I'm playing what's called a test hand.
Sure.
I'm trying to think about how this would fit into a subject. The joy when you, let's see, the joy when you get a diagnosis and everything makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
and then the agony, and then you master handling it,
Mhm.
Right.
and then the agony of it changing,
Yes. Here, hand me
and
the
no
notebook.
longer,
The what?
Hand me the notebook.
no longer having that handle on it,
Yeah.
and really wanting to get that handle back,
Right. No, I think I can.
because that's what I'm hearing.
Right, exactly. Well, and that's the thing is like, no, I used to got this, and now I don't got this, and that is shaking me and rattling me in ways that I did not expect. What this would be like. Oops, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's really weird. The
Mastery.
video for the Discord is so not working that my tablet actually goes to sleep.
Huh.
But yet the audio continues, and I didn't even know it could do that.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that's
Okay.
really interesting.
Okay.
Turn 2. I can play Rezu. You can't stop me. Oh.
Oh, that's right. I put all the do's and don'ts of TENS therapy from
Yeah, I saw that.
my unit in there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. So we have like diagnosis to mastery to change and then reclaiming mastery.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So 12/22/23, I had info on the tragus TENS protocol and a
Nice.
video.
Okay. Yeah, I found that. And I was just on Amazon looking for the clips. So
Oh,
I'm gonna see if I can get those ordered and give it a go. Joy. I made poetry and I didn't mean to.
Mm.
Yep. And then do it all again.
It's a cycle.
Yep.
My arrow got messed up.
Sweet.
I hit everything.
So I put here, I was just putting the joy goes with the diagnosis, right? The pride and mastery the fall in the change, and then the climb to reclaim that mastery. And then we go over and over and over and over again. So we have this like never-ending cycle of
It's our roller coaster.
right. Well,
And,
and trying to maintain
to
your
be
personhood through it all.
and to be complete, I would start with the frustration that something's wrong. They don't know what it is. They don't know how to treat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause that's why
exactly.
you're so happy when it gets diagnosed.
Yes.
Because it's kind of where you are back now, right?
Right.
So it almost starts with the
Is
fall.
it,
Yeah.
Just rename it.
is it small fiber neuropathy or
Rename
is
it what?
the trigeminal neuralgia?
Well, I guess it's the same position. I just in the beginning you have that, but then
Yes.
it turns into the fall. So I mean,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we just kind of start there.
Yeah, we'll start at the fall.
Comes before diagnosis. Ooh.
That pen is dying.
Yep.
Here.
I think it's dead. Thank you.
Ta-da! What did you do, Chris? I fixed the pen. Good job, buddy. It's my first day here.
So the frustration that comes before diagnosis leading to the joy after discovery / diagnosis / appropriate treatment. Yeah.
Did you find the thing about the which TENS unit I got?
I didn't go that far back. I have a TENS unit at home. I just have to dig it up.
Because I had old TENS units and
Yeah.
they did not do the same waveform
Oh,
as
okay.
what
I
was
have
called
one
for
that...
in the TENS protocol.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have to look and see what mine does.
But the
Voice.
one that did what they were talking about in the protocol was very inexpensive.
Okay. Good deal. Sweet.
Let me see if I find it.
What are you thinking, brother?
Just thinking.
Processing. Something is bugging me about this arm. I don't know what it is. Is it you? Okay. I'm like, it's burning. Why is my arm burning?
That's 1,000% my fault.
Oh, God. It burns.
Hello, Jen.
Please, what? Thank you. And I got your thank you.
Oh, thank you. And
You're the
never
best.
mind,
Thank you.
I'm good.
Jen, are there sauces? Could I have some sauce?
What kind of sauce? Any?
Any.
We got one.
Any is good. Any is good. We got food. Got spicy potato soft tacos. Delicious. Just potatoes. Just give me cheese and potatoes and leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's all I want in life.
Or
Did they shut the door?
She's bringing me sauce.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank you. You're welcome.
posted the link for the TENS.
That was a lot of sauce.
Coward.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't taste like anything. It's just bitter.
I know. These actually have flavor.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to be like, ooh, I'm doing it for I'm doing it
No,
because
it's
I'm
like,
edgy.
I'm doing it because I'm white and I gotta prove my salt. Jen just brought me a bunch of sauce for my tacos. And one of them is Diablo.
Oh, there you
But
go.
they don't taste good. They just are bitter and icky.
Yeah.
Oh. Food. Ow.
Mhm.
Angy. But I'm not
And
curled
then
up and crying, so that's good.
when you talk about going through the stages, you could talk about, what tools are in your toolbox that you use to help get from
Mm-hmm.
one to the next.
Mm-hmm. Looking at like tools and resources.
Receive the change.
Mm-hmm. Can we also mention like within the climb and within the fall, there's that piece of the illness itself that demands self-isolation,
Yeah.
and how like using those tools and resources includes not isolating.
Yeah. Yeah.
And part of it might be how do you recognize that you have changed states again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was writing.
Because
Perceive
Yeah,
the change.
perceiving the change.
you're kind of, that's where you're kind of talking about,
Yeah.
that you're in this other place and
Mm-hmm.
it's not the way you want.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Data gathering and tools should be the same thing.
Mm.
While you're gathering data is when you need your tools
Mm-hmm.
to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Megan, stop.
How's like hand not working?
Mm-mm.
Making an actionable plan. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. That way you're not sitting in angst
Mm-hmm.
and darkness. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not stewing
Yeah.
in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Fight the runaway brain. Fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I'm like goosebumping in phases.
Do you want me to turn the cool off?
No, because I don't think it has anything to do with the actual temperature.
Yeah.
Yesterday was so bad. Like, all I could do was sleep. And even when I was asleep, it was like really terrible sleep where you wake up completely soaked and your blankets are completely soaked and the bed beneath you is completely soaked.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point,
I had
like,
a coworker who
oh,
had to change her pajamas and sheets multiple times a night.
uh-huh. Well, that's why, like, I layer blankets so that they can, like, self-dry, but also protect the sheets in the bed underneath. But then when my, like, I don't know, when it gets bad, I just am pouring off sweat. I don't know why. It makes me crazy. But I don't know. It was bad. And then every time I woke up, I was like, oh my god, my face.
Mm.
Because I hate that. That is the one thing that like drives me absolutely crazy, is that you don't feel it in your sleep. And then the moment
Really?
you know you're awake, it's right there waiting for you. It's like if your cat
And
was nose to
it's
nose with
not
you.
because you're horizontal.
No, it has nothing to do with it. It's
Okay.
literally, it's just a weird feature of trigeminal neuralgia anyway. Um,
Hmm.
where you don't feel it in your sleep. I don't know. It's just a weird,
Yeah.
the way the brain is perceiving it.
To me, that says that the nerves or the brain knows that those signals are false.
Yeah.
And they only send you the signal when you're awake because
Mm-hmm.
you're
'Cause it
participating.
doesn't know how to stop the
Well,
cycle.
Mm-hmm.
but it also could be that, you kind of go, I forgot what they call it. Like your brain kind of disconnects from your body.
Yeah,
while
it
you're
releases
sleeping,
chemicals and numbs
so
you.
you don't
Yeah.
actually do all the things you're dreaming about. So maybe that's
Yeah,
helping.
I do. Almost punched Jen.
Last night?
No, just when it acts up, when I have like,
Oh, yeah.
I was punching this guy that was giving her shit. It would have been really funny if I hit her. I punched
I
that
punched you because I thought you were hurting you.
guy. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do here anymore. Mm. Yeah, I like this for tomorrow. Are you satisfied?
Mm-hmm. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's a good one.
That's what I like to do. I'd like to take whatever you're in the middle
Mm-hmm.
of dealing with and figure out how to make a topic out of it.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I think you'll like tomorrow's episode then.
I am behind because I was on vacation and
No worries.
did not have data / time / Wi-Fi.
Well, we didn't have
I
one the
don't.
week before, did we? So you might not
I
be as
didn't
behind
dare
as you
connect to
think.
my mom's Wi-Fi. I don't trust it at all.
Mm-hmm.
She's had too many virus, whatever things go wrong.
I like it. I
You
like
know.
it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's would be good though.
Yeah.
I watched. That's when I was editing it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, that's why I was like messaging yesterday that we needed to hang
Is
out.
it good? I know, and I felt bad, but I was like, I can't move.
No, I mean that
I
happens.
cannot move.
I wanted to hear about what the doctors had to say.
Yeah.
But if you
I
can't
think
move,
my
you can't move.
therapist like really, really went to bat for me because
Yeah, I didn't hear anything, so I was like, either it's very drastically
Yeah.
bad or everything worked out.
it went way better than I thought it was going to. Because she really came to the table with a different attitude and was much more explanation on what was going on.
Yeah.
Because the big thing that I was telling Jackie was like, I get that they're information gathering, but no one's come to me with any kind of like compassion at all.
Mhm.
It's just, I get that it's data and information gathering, but
Bedside manner.
there's all this stuff that's missing. And I don't like that I feel unheard.
Yeah.
And I don't like that I feel like I can't advocate for myself in that space. And so we kind of just went through that. And I was like, what I need from them is to tell me, A, I can't help you so that I can be done. Or B, tell me what my options are. And C, I need like a plan to
Yeah.
move forward with. I can't be doing this limbo, nobody is concerned, and I'm screaming into the wind. That does not work for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's good though.
Yeah.
I think you said it.
So my therapist was really, really good, and we finally got to a good point, I think, because she was like, yeah, we're gonna figure it out. And they had a big meeting about me like last Thursday.
Really?
Yeah, it was everybody trying to figure out what the fuck to do. But my doctor came to the table and she was like, "So Dr. Minahan has told me about all of the therapies you've done and how consistent you've been and that you've done all of this stuff." And she goes, "You really have done a lot." And I was like, "This is a different woman. What is going on?"
Well, and she also thought you filled early.
Yeah.
That
I was like,
bothers me.
"Just check my frickin' chart, bro."
Right, just because you have people that do that shit.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get lost in the tussle.
Well, that's exactly my like beef with it is like I want a monthly meeting where you get to know me as a human person and not just like a number on your chart. Cuz that bothers me.
Damn it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hit this
What are you
button.
trying to do?
I'll be right back.
Boop.
Okay, I turned off the Some bullshit.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
Sorry, he had to rage real quick.
Rar.
But yeah, it's that whole like mixing me up with other patients or being like, "Stop. I am a person with a very complex little life over here. Thank
Well, especially if you have healthcare providers that just want to turn the crank
you." Yeah.
and apply a protocol.
Right. Well, that's exactly it. Is this like you're following a script and I'm over here screaming into the wind. And you're like, "Did you turn it off and back on?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, the computer has exploded and is currently on fire. What are we doing?"
What
What?
are the steps
Hmm.
that go into the climb? So you made an actionable plan.
Your mental
You're-
health has to come first.
Right. So that's what I was thinking. Like we go into reclaiming mastery as like,
You need to recognize the problem.
well, yeah, that's already done. So
Yeah.
like if we perceived, we've data gathered, and we'll talk a lot about tools
Yeah.
and skills, but then talking about making an actionable plan, but then
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that you're done with the climb. That's the beginning of the
Right.
climb, right? Like
Exactly. Yeah.
that's when you need to like work on mental health especially
Hmm.
and start rebuilding your trust in yourself and your skills and
Yes.
like what you can
Well,
do.
and that's exactly it. Is like, that reclamation of your own self, right?
yeah.
So, almost like rebuilding the identity.
With
in a
the
way.
new changes,
Yeah.
the
like,
new you,
like absorbing the changes.
and not
is the
fighting them.
best way I can put
Because
that is
when
like,
you have that dissonance that people get stuck on when they're not the same as before, whatever,
yeah,
and then they keep fighting for this perception of themselves that doesn't exist
Mhm.
anymore. I feel bad when
I
that
definitely have
happens.
known
Yeah.
people that did that.
Right? Like, especially when you don't come from like a chronically ill situation
yes.
and you have like an injury. Oh yeah, I gotta watch that movie. I thought I was worried tonight.
Okay. So I have like absorbing the change, remaining fluid, recognizing the moment and the feelings within.
Yeah. What about like getting to know the new you?
That's a good one. I like that.
Because that kind of goes with like the trust too, right? Like
Yeah.
getting reacquainted with.
Well,
Yes.
finding your new boundaries. Of
Yeah.
what you can
Yeah.
and can't do.
That's a good way to put it.
I'm gonna say getting to know your new boundaries.
Which is really frustrating for the people around us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think all three of us do that thing where it's like surgery happened and now it's like, let's get back to it.
Yes.
Let's see what we can and can't do
Yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Oh yeah.
you're not
And
there
everybody's
yet.
like, "Stop! You're still healing." And I'm like, I'm gonna go run a mile now,
Like, sorry.
just for fun. I don't know.
I mean, it's so bad
Well,
even my
it's
wife
kind of
does that.
exploratory, you know.
It is. It's
Can I do
absolutely.
this? Or But some people also have the other response, which is, "Oh my God, I'm afraid to do anything."
Yes.
Yeah. Embrace.
My brain,
I-
when you said that, when you said embrace, my brain automatically made the rest of the sentence the suck.
I love that. Embrace the suck.
Yes. So embrace grief and Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I just have embrace the grief, and reject fear. Because fear is where we fall, right?
Well, fear is the mind killer.
I will not fear.
But you never
Face my
find out where
fears.
the actual boundaries are if you're too afraid.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. And you can get stuck there easily.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the face is so weird. Like, there's no fear anymore. It's
No.
just this, like, resignation.
No, there was fear though.
Yes.
but the
when we were coming
difference-
up on it. And then it happened.
The
and then I
difference
was like,
between
oh.
before and after you
Yeah.
is it's stark.
Like, once it was there, and I was like, okay, there's no more.
Right, when it
room
went from
for
possibility to
anticipation.
fact,
Yeah.
you took it. You're like, oh, this is fact now, and I
Yeah.
know how to handle this.
There's no room for anticipation and the fear that goes with it. Like,
Right.
it's already here, and now we gotta figure out what we're doing next.
Yeah.
Because
So is there seasonality to small fiber neuropathy?
I don't know. I've not done the small fiber neuropathy research on this yet.
Yeah.
Just because this was 2 days ago, 3 days
That
ago.
would be fascinating because you said something about it being the time of year.
Yeah,
So
And like
yeah,
if
It's
it
almost to,
does
like, the
have
day.
any
I know.
seasonal
It's bad.
tendencies, I would lean into that hard.
mm-hmm. That's the thing that makes me question that small fiber neuropathy, because if it's not seasonal, this is
Mhm.
clearly seasonal. I mean, we
Right.
have 2 years to go off of, but
Right, exactly.
it lines up
Right.
perfectly.
Exactly.
So-
Because,
So it says, and yes, small fiber neuropathy can cause facial pain. Small percentage of patients with small fiber neuropathy experience subacute sensory disturbances that can diffusely affect the whole body, including the face and trunk. These patients have non-length dependent small fiber neuropathy, and almost all cases are idiopathic, so they don't know what causes it.
So
but
only guys with big dicks get small fiber neuropathy?
big trucks, not big.
Oh, big trucks. I thought you said trunk. Like, why are they talking about? That's not fair. I can't have it now? Great.
So let's see if small fiber neuropathy is seasonal.
I hope. In a weird way.
I agree with you.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Yes, neuropathy can worsen in cooler climates because blood circulation in the hands and feet, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
This can cause neuropathy pain to increase due to decreased blood flow.
So,
Cold weather can also cause the barometric pressure to drop, which increases pressure on the nerves.
the pressure's been going up slowly.
Yes.
I
So
have noticed that.
the
Oh.
pressure on
we
the
go up in
nerves
pressure.
and send pain signals to the brain. So the pressure can cause the
Aha.
nerve signals to slow down, thus increasing pain perception.
ding,
Right.
ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
That's
So then
fascinating.
the cycle would be that you acclimate to the summer pressure.
Yeah.
We get the dip, it goes away
Uh-huh.
for fall.
Yeah.
You acclimate to low pressure,
Yeah.
and then we have the sudden rise,
Mm-hmm.
which brings it back.
Yeah. Well, because we know that,
You
like,
need to live in a hyperbaric chamber.
That's what I said last week.
Exactly.
That's exactly
we
what I
just
said.
need to pressurize our homes.
Yeah.
Can we do that? Can we just have it sealed from
When
the...
we all live in a mansion.
It does mean it has
have
to be
it sealed.
round.
We need to make a lot of money so that we can have a sealed
And I-
chamber of a home.
I just have to tell you that I listened to a woman who studies this stuff.
Yeah.
She was being interviewed on the whatever radio program.
Yeah.
And she said, well, you have to make everything, kind of round or a kind of submarine shaped
To handle the
hold
pressure.
Yeah.
Right. And then they have these, and then they made more of them, and then they connected them. And she goes, yes, it looks like the gerbil tubes.
That's awesome.
Well,
She
I-
and they go in there and they do their stuff.
We could totally build a mansion,
Yeah.
but you know how we do it?
Travel tubes.
You use oil tankers from trains or plane bodies.
Oh.
plane
They're
bodies are-
already
that would work.
pressure. Yeah. Okay.
And then you can just use, because I've seen people make houses out of
Yeah.
out of either of those,
Everything. Yeah.
right? So it'd just be a matter of connecting everything, making sure it's all safe, and pressurizing it.
That'd be funny. Oh my god.
And we would live like hobbits under the ground, basically.
Yes. I want
In
to
tubes.
have it. In gerbil tubes. Yes. Can we have a wheel?
Yeah.
And nobody to run on.
I used to run on. You remember the one they had in Inglewood?
Yeah.
The giant wooden with like
Uh-huh.
wood slats on it,
Yeah.
and it was inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
I
that
want
thing.
that. have
I really like the
pain right here.
seasonality and the small fiber neuropathy theory, because that
Yeah.
just sounds way more like you can get your hands around.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
and it makes sense because they were like, "Why is the carbamazepine
Not
not
doing
working?"
anything, yeah.
And I'm like, "It's just not. I don't know."
Right.
Well, and I'm looking,
Right,
and it says
right.
it does come and go, so it can be constant, or come and go, and it often worsens over time.
Well, but it also said, but you also have all the barometric stuff, and you can
Uh-huh.
trend it, and
Yeah.
maybe
Right.
you can choose where you live. I
Yeah.
don't know if it makes a difference.
Or even if it's small fiber, like that gives you the route of maybe getting in
Mhm.
a unit. So like if you could get
Oh,
Like,
that's
just-
true.
just get, you know,
Yeah.
confuse the nerves so they can't give you the problem
Right.
by going,
If
hey,
you could just
hey,
be
hey,
bionic.
hey.
Exactly. And be
hey.
like, no.
It's like this thing I watched. Some YouTuber was trying to keep everyone's attention while he was talking about something important. So he was like, jingle, 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 jingle. Yeah,
See the Markiplier one?
that's the one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It's
Markiplier.
like,
That's who did
hey,
it.
look, Keith.
But look,
I said your
I
favorite
I said,
word.
backrooms, jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle.
That's what we're gonna do to your nerves. We're gonna be
Yeah.
jingle, jingle. Okay, now look
Oh,
at me.
Oh.
Don't look over there.
Oh. Oh, great.
That's what Ruth does. That's how Ruth handles.
Yeah,
it.
just jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle. Look at me.
Well, and the weird thing is that it gets worse when I'm hot.
Yeah.
So if I'm overheating, it gets worse.
So, would it be better if you wore a cooling vest?
I thought about it, but
That's an interesting thought, though.
I have ice packs that I keep at work. And then I have a
But I
hot
mean-
pack for
but
my
I mean,
face
just
that I keep at
even-
work.
Even if you just did it for a little while, like on the weekend or something, but does it, just
Mm-hmm. Right.
gather the data?
Yeah,
See if it
Does it
actually
help?
works. Yeah.
that's an interesting
Right.
hypothesis. I like that.
Because they make medical cooling vests
Yes.
for people that
I've looked
don't
into it.
regulate.
They also
Well, and I
make
don't regulate.
cooling systems for people in mascots, like outfits.
Oh, yeah.
So like, maybe we just put you in a mascot outfit for the rest of your life.
I don't want to do that. We just got a mascot costume and it's
No, we'll get you a better one.
terrifying.
Yours
It's
is gonna be
scary.
cool, like a velociraptor or something cool. Literally cool.
If you could only pressurize it at the same time.
Exactly. It can hold 10 pounds of pressure.
Mm.
One
So
atmospheric.
peripheral neuropathy may be exacerbated by hot temperatures and direct sunlight.
I was about to say, because it makes sense if everything's expanding,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
it-
it does
yeah.
make a lot of sense.
yeah. No, that's interesting. We'll have
Oh,
to see.
I think.
And
you
when the
could run
pressure
with
goes
this for a
low, everything
while.
expands again.
Well, see, but that brings a whole other concern about because then we're looking at like, what does small fiber neuropathy mean long term?
Yeah. Well,
Real quick.
that's
Are we
more.
looking at like organs gonna
Honestly-
shut
honestly,
down
it's a-
type thing?
It's a better thing to know now, though,
Yes.
because we both have
Well, and I'm
small
not
fiber
like
neuropathy.
worried about it. I'm just like this. It's a
I know,
whole
but, like,
new fork in the road.
I'm thinking as a parent, like, what do I
Yeah.
need to know for my kids?
Yeah.
And I know I have small fiber neuropathy, and if you do,
Right.
and if this is a side effect of,
Yeah.
then the more we know about it, the better.
Exactly. So I almost wonder if there's like, because I feel like there's an autoimmune component at play also with the with the
Oh, but
MCAS
that would
flare-ups
just
that
add to
happen.
the- it would
Exactly.
add to the inflammation.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I think, but there are
You've done
missing
panels
pieces.
though, right? You've done full autoimmunity panels. I thought. I know I have. and I didn't-
autoimmunity panel.
I've done tons of autoimmunity tests,
I'm not sure.
and I
think
know.
it's just the MCAS, but
Right.
I know that like that makes it worse.
Mhm.
'Cause
Oh
when
yeah,
I'm
the swelling. and-
MCASing, it's definitely much
Yeah.
worse. Yeah, it's Interesting.
Sounds like this could be.
Right. This
The
could
end.
be a road that might lead somewhere
It's
helpful.
worth exploring.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And then they're like, stop drinking caffeine. And I'm like,
Nope.
never. Give me Adderall.
Oh, yeah, honestly.
That's what I can do for you.
Concerta all day, and then
Concerta, and then let me go.
Concerta. Never even.
Why
matter.
is this even a question? Should you wear socks to bed with neuropathy?
Wait, no. I need to know the answer to that.
What do you mean should? Wear soft, loose cotton socks and padded shoes.
Okay.
You can use a semicircular hoop. What?
Because I wear my
What?
socks to bed because my feet
Which
feel
is
cold when I go to bed.
Available.
But they're not. They're very hot.
I have-
Mine are not.
I have to have
I don't get
all
hot.
of my
I get
skin covered.
burning.
I just
So usually my feet are kicked
can't
out
be-
from under the blanket.
I just have to have all my skin covered, from my feet to my wrists to my neck.
Same.
I can't have any of it uncovered.
Is that an input thing? Like you need
No,
to regulate
no, it's
the
a
input?
temperature thing.
Oh,
It's
okay,
a
okay.
totally temperature thing.
I wonder.
yeah.
Okay, because no, I don't
Like
work
if you
that.
feel a little bit of air coming into your feet,
Yeah.
that's game over.
Huh.
I hate that.
You
Yeah,
get cold?
I would just not go to sleep.
Exactly. Same.
I can't sleep
It's a
if
white
it's
person
hot.
thing.
I need cold to
You're not
sleep.
white enough. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't sleep with clothes on.
I don't either.
I have like a
I would
second
never
blanket
sleep if I tried
just
that.
in case.
Right?
I can't sleep with clothes on. It gives me bad touch.
Yeah. After a while.
Yeah,
especially.
like it cuts into my elbows and it cuts into the backs of my knees, and then it's like, cause I don't know. I wish you could see me, Ruth. Like I sleep curled up in a little ball, for the most part, cause that's comfy.
Lately, I haven't been able to do any of that. Like I can't get in a comfy position because my back has been so bad.
Yeah.
I can only lay flat because it stops
Yes,
the
that's-
pressure from
I've
building.
been laying
That's
on my
all I have
back, but
left.
with something under
Yeah.
my knees. Doonies under my knees.
Yeah, that I could do. I could put something under my knees to help alleviate.
Yeah.
But again, it's for the
Yeah,
back. It doesn't help the
Yes.
shoulders and hips.
But it helps with the pressure.
It does a lot because long before I was in my current setup, I used to sleep with a knee roll. And
Yeah.
what I did is I had one that's covered. I got it from my chiropractor, and it has that slick vinyl on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing about that is it's really easy to shove out of the way.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
If when you're getting in and out of bed or something.
Yeah.
And because I thought about covering it, making a cover for it. And then I realized it was so important to me that I could just slide it out of the way when I needed to, that I needed to never cover it.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. I have to like feel completely free.
I like both. I can't.
'Cause-
I have to be warm.
Yeah.
But
But
not.
that's what the other blanket is for. So I have
Right.
2 blankets. One is the like, this is the base layer blanket, which I will use all night. And then there's the, if I'm cold going to bed, we put the second one on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it goes like folded down
Yeah.
halfway.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of the night, if I'm cold, I pull
You
it
can pull
on.
it. Yeah.
But
I used to do that.
I don't
but
know.
then
I
Jen
wake
took
up
my
so
blankie.
often anyway that
want
I
my
think it
blankie
just
back.
doesn't
She wants
bother
it.
me.
She's like, it's so soft and I love
See?
it. It's like, but I need it.
We
I
need
need,
to buy
I need
new
both.
ones.
And
We need to tell my husband. He gets $300 a month. I feel like we should be able to buy blankets.
I just like that I've been.
Do you want Pokemon cards or blankets
I have to pick. I can't get both.
for this month?
Oh, this month.
I don't know.
Blankets
Yeah. See?
for sure.
We need to buy blankets. We're gonna go shopping.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
now.
We're gonna go right now.
Uh,
Because I mean, we still have some Pokemon cards over here. Like,
yeah.
not a whole
see?
lot, but we still have stuff.
Oh, weird. Neurogenic rosacea could be small fiber neuropathy. That's an interesting headline.
Yeah.
See, and
Need to know.
I wonder about the small fiber neuropathy too, because last time before it ended, it was all in my mouth,
Yeah.
which is not typical for trigeminal neuralgia.
Just the nerve.
Yeah, that's
Punctuates.
glossophageal neuralgia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because it's inside. It's a different.
I
It
can't
comes from
remember if
the
it's glossio or glossophageal neuralgia. I could be.
We'll
totally
just
wrong.
call it the G phase.
glossy.
Good old glossy.
Good old glossy.
Glossinge. Take your glossinge.
I hate that. I hate that. Please say anything but that.
Anything but glossinge.
Ah, you're not helping. You're making this worse. It hurts inside of me. Please take it out.
I have to remind Jen about making thumbnails.
I may
He's
drop
just gonna
off
leave me in pain.
if this
Okay.
meeting happens,
No
Okay.
worries.
but I'll be here if it doesn't.
Okay, we'll be here.
I'm living dangerously and trying to connect two audios at once.
Ah, good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Well, it's like, well, cannot. I get a few more minutes hanging out if I
Burning pain
can.
and coldness. See, in the coldness, the small fiber neuropathy, that like one of the sensations is the coldness, and that's one that I feel like all around my ear.
Yeah.
It just feels like I've left that side of my head in a bowl of ice water.
Yeah, well, it's like I told you, like my foot feels like ice
Yeah.
sometimes. Like, other
Yeah.
times it'll feel really hot,
Well, I get
like
that.
lava
Like,
hot.
the bottoms of my feet and my palms will burn really, really bad
Yeah.
for no reason. They just burn.
No, but the cold and the heat together, I think,
Yeah.
that's a neuropathy thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, which makes sense
Yeah.
because you've always just described it as a rainbow of feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which makes more sense than
Right.
trigeminal does, because trigeminal is just pressure really on a nerve that's like it
Yeah.
inflames the nerve, but it doesn't
Right.
cause it to misfire so much. Whereas a neuropathy is totally a misfire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm curious. We'll have to see.
I mean, that's honestly good news.
I
'Cause there are things to
eagerly
do.
await the results of your investigation.
Yes. Me too.
Yeah. Well, that could be good information for me to have,
Yeah.
especially when I need to go back to see people about my knees.
Yeah.
I can't even stand up.
That's not good.
Like I have to go really slow and in a very
Yeah.
specific order.
Because otherwise it's just, ooh.
It's a lot like the shoulders. Where like if I don't stand the right way, they don't line up correctly.
Did all the tendons just slide off the other side?
I don't know. I don't understand this one at all. This one hurts. This
Yeah.
one's a pain in the butt, but it's fine.
Yeah.
But this one, the scapula does not sit where it needs to
Weird.
at all anymore. Like I can't get it to not move. Even if I
Right.
put on like I have those knee braces.
Yeah.
With a little donut.
Yeah.
Still
Nothing.
wants to slide under that.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the way you described it before, like, I wondered, I've had this happen before where, like, the tendon on one side will slip
Yeah.
either back behind or, like, over
That's
on
what
the
it
other
normally
side,
is.
and then it's just pulling all of it to
Yeah.
the one. But yeah,
This is more that it's not sitting right. Like
Right.
there's nothing putting pressure on
I'm
it.
a little concerned you tore something
Probably.
you weren't supposed to tear.
I mean, it's very likely.
Yeah. That might be.
I'm very excited that I now understand that I'm missing something in the protein that helps you hold your muscles and joints together.
hmm
And limb girdle problems or something that goes with this. And I'm like, finally, an explanation.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, then you
Now
get
I
to,
got
like,
something to work with.
hmm
deconstruct the past with the new information. That's
Yes.
Oh
always fun.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe that's another step
Yeah.
in your cycle is
Retroactively
Re-examine-
applying new information.
No, I think that's actually a good point of the pride.
Yeah.
Because when you're past it and you have pride in like what you're able to do, knowing your setbacks,
Right.
that's when you retroactively will look back and be like, oh, that makes so much sense. And then you're nicer about yourself retrospectively.
Yes.
Like, oh, I was able to get through it.
I'm not
despite-
a failure. I'm a sick person.
Right.
But I'm also a failure.
But that's us. That's how my brain
I'm
speaks to itself.
also
My
a
brain will
failure.
literally be like, you did good, man. You're going through a lot right now. Look how far you've come. And then I'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, no, you're a piece of shit. And you're like, thanks, brain. You build me up and you
literally
tear
had
me
a
down.
Coworker talking to himself because I guess he had to do something 3 times today.
Oh,
And he was mad at himself.
Yeah.
He walked over to do something and then did it incompletely 3 times apparently.
oh.
And I said, "Hey, the good news is you got paid for all 3 times." He was just laughing at me.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm starting to fade. Pee too. Should we call and rest?
What time is it?
It is
Yeah, about 7.
7. We can stay on if you want.
No, I'm thinking I probably should reposition at least, and maybe ice my knees.
Yeah,
I've been doing that a lot in the evening. It helps.
that's good. Yeah. Well, and you have that cyclo on board, so hopefully that'll help too.
Yeah, especially with the wrist stuff.
Yeah,
Like it's starting to settle into position.
good.
Like I don't feel it in my ring finger anymore, just the pinky finger.
Right.
And even then, I think it's slowly.
Dissipating.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, we can call it.
Okay.
We have our episode. We got to talk to Ruth.
Yeah,
We've done all the things.
we've done all the things. This was awesome. Thank you, Ruth. Great ideas.
Yeah.
It's very fun to have things to look forward to,
Yeah.
and things to figure out.
Well,
Yeah,
hopefully
I mean,
we
just-
do you proud.
Well, I mean, just both of us, because it's like,
Yeah.
you get so stuck and you're stuck and you're stuck and you're stuck,
Yes.
and then there's some breakthrough, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Right.
a new place.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like you're always aware of it, right? You're like,
Yeah.
okay, I know if this is a dead end, there's going to be something else. But there's always that like fear of how long is it going to take to get to the something else?
Well, and
Oh,
How
yeah.
long until we have a new road open up?
because they didn't tell you
Yeah.
what they suspected.
Yeah, I'm irritated about that.
They left you thinking that there was no other option.
Yeah.
That they were like, we're working on this assumption.
You mean they knew it all along and they didn't tell you?
The neurologist who told me that he didn't want to be my neurologist suspected it the whole time and said absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah, nobody
Oh,
ever
Yeah.
even brought it up.
that,
Not until
that is
this
super
meeting.
irritating.
Yeah. I was not pleased. I was like, if you're gonna make fucking guesses or diagnoses, maybe inform the patient.
Right, instead of leaving
Maybe.
her out there.
Oh,
Right. You're like, it's trigeminal
or-
neuralgia.
or the
Bye.
next time- Or the next time somebody says this is your new diagnosis, you say, "What's the confidence level associated with that?"
Yes.
What
No.
other diagnoses did you reject? on
There's-
your- oh, wait a minute.
Right?
What was the tree you went through to?
The-
differential
It should be
diagnosis,
written
how
like
you-
an IEP where it's like, what other factors have you considered?
I think the best
What
way
options did you reject? Why did you reject them?
the best way to approach it
Mhm.
is to retort back to them on a scale of 1 to 10. How confident are you in that? How much pain am I in? How confident are you that I'm in that much pain? Why don't you tell me?
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Slowly. That was not slowly, that was rough.
Yeah. Well, if I go slow, then it's
Oh, locks.
yeah,
Oh.
it's bad.
My instinct is to be like, let me mess with it, but also I don't want to make it worse and inflame it.
No, I think I'm gonna
No.
try getting it to deflame tonight
Yeah,
and then mess with it tomorrow.
right. So we're gonna have to do a lot of sitting.
Yeah.
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 But it'll be okay. Hopefully you sleep tonight too.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
I'm confident.
Hope you guys have a good night.
You too. Sleep good.
Yeah.
Take
Have a
care.
good week.
Bye.
Bye, Ruth.
Bye bye.
And bye, YouTube. Which-
Ta-ta.
which is
Yeah,
like-
you're up there. I
We
don't
know
why.
which 5 of our followers are watching this, so. But anyway.
Bye.
Bye.